Hi, my name is Arisa White, and I'm a poet and playwright. And most recently, I've written an opera, so I guess I can add librettist to my title of things that I do. So today I'm going to be reading from Rad American Women A-Z, written by Kate Schatz and illustrated by Miriam Klein-Stahl. I've chosen A is for Angela Davis. Angela Davis, who never backs down from the fight for justice. Angela was born in 1944 in Birmingham, Alabama, into a neighborhood known as Dynamite Hill, because a group of racist white men called the Ku Klux Klan often bombed the homes of black families who lived there. Schools were segregated in Alabama back then, and the education that black children received was inferior by far. Despite those difficulties, Angela was a smart and curious child, and her parents were thrilled when she got a scholarship to high school in New York City, where she could go to school safely and pursue her passion for learning. Angela thrived in her new school, and she and her new friends attended rallies and protests in support of the civil rights movement, which demanded equal rights for black people in America. In college, she was one of only 3 black students in her class. She felt isolated, but she didn't let that stop her from learning. Angela loved philosophy and literature, and she continued her college career in Europe, where she studied the writing of many great thinkers. She connected their ideas with her own beliefs about the injustice that she was witnessing. She began speaking out against racism and sexism and in favor of gay rights. She criticized the U.S. government for its role in the Vietnam War. In 1969, she was hired as a college professor, but the governor of California had her fired because of her political beliefs. Her students and fellow teachers were outraged, and they rallied to support Angela. She didn't get that job back, but she went on to teach at several other prestigious universities, and she continued to speak out about injustice wherever it occurred. Today, Angela educates people about the unfair treatment of prisoners. She has written 9 books, including a book about her own life. She is a powerful and inspiring public speaker, and people listen to Angela because she is a strong black woman who is never afraid to tell the truth, to speak her mind, and to demand justice and liberation for all people. I chose Angela Davis because as I was growing up and sort of learning about the civil rights movement, as well as different groups that were forming to combat sort of injustices in society, Angela Davis, along with Erica Brown and Assata Shakur, were like these 3 black women that came into my sort of political consciousness for what does it mean to be active, to work to change your communities, to help the people around you. And so Angela represents this sort of like fierce, black, political, active woman. And so for me, she is always that image, that idol for making change in my community, personally, and to even think beyond the community to a global sense of community building and grassroots movements and how to change the world so that we're all, just and having our needs met and are being heard as citizens and people on this earth. I do. I think future Rad American women need to think about community building along different communities, not just where you are, but think about how you can reach out to, someone in the next neighborhood or the next state or just nationally or internationally, because as you know, as the internet is sort of showing us, is that we're becoming more of a global consciousness, and what happens here in the United States also affect those who are in Africa and who are in South America. And so we need to think beyond our local positioning to a more larger, encompassing way of engaging the world for change.